hard to motivate myself to get across this land, get onto the mountains again, but got to keep going. Down there there's a lady who's staying at the Bothy, saw her this morning. She's doing the Cambrian Way as well, so there's one other person doing this. She's got ahead of me. I got trudged down in the bog down there while she took the correct route, yeah. So I'm not infallible, I make mistakes. Now I can see this is the correct route, and I was struggling away in the bog down there. I wasn't lost, I was just trying another route. Off route. So around 555 meters above sea level at the summit of Pumlumon. This makes a change. It's lovely now on these forest tracks, walking up to the Devil's Bridge or Devil's Point. Like I said before, I've not enjoyed this section through mid Wales. If there is a path, it's overgrown with bracken. Mostly there isn't a path, it's just pure peat bog. About a mile back there, before we got to this forest, I was waist deep in the bog, and that's not nice. I'll be glad when I get past this section, get onto the higher mountains again. Coming up to now nearly 100 miles to go. Well, yeah, about 120, 130 miles to go, but I'm looking at it as 100 miles to go. It's tough, very tough, but keep going. There's no other way, you just got to keep going. The arch, labelled arch. What is this arch? There is English there, but I'm too tired to read it. Bad. Why they put it here? So, took the decision for a strategic camp at Woodlands Devil's Bridge campsite. There's a shop here, and there's a little village with a shop and a filling station about 4 miles from here. So tomorrow I can load up because I'm mostly out of food. I need to stock up. I've bought stuff from the shop here because we're heading into, I think it's called the Pumlumons, which are really remote, and there's nothing on there, you know, nothing to buy or anything on there. I think it's about 30 miles with no amenities. Walking away from the Devil's Bridge campsite. As the name suggests, it wasn't all that hellish. Sorry, it's too early in the morning. That is the Devil's Bridge waterfall, but you need to pay £2 and go through a turnstile to have a look at it, which I haven't got £2 coins. Beautiful steep walk through the gorge now, crossing that mountain railway a few times. This is the co-ed Rydal National Nature Reserve. Oh, don't be shy. Come on. No, trying to get rid of the bigger one. This is out Boef. This is a ridiculously steep track. Pulls up 600 meters in about probably a few hundred meters in length. It is mad. Still got up there to go. It finally levels out at the gate, but look at that. It drops down 70, 80 degrees down now. So after trudging way past that hill, up all this heather, there's the village of Pontyweed or something like that. I hope. Well, I know there's a shop and a filling station now. I've got food, but I've run out of gas. So if you haven't got no gas there, I'm going to have to load up on food, which doesn't need gas. I had a C500, I've burned through that. The more I look at these sheep, remember there's 11 million of them in Wales. I'm convinced they're all talking to each other. I think they're conspiring against me. Look at them. There's sinister intentions in those mares. Glad to be on solid ground now. We're entering the watershed, mountain range, beginning with P. I don't want to butcher it, but this is where the source of the River Wye, the River Severn, and a few more can be found. Finally, some flattish ground. Oh, it's a relief coming up that and up and down today. That little village shop had closed. Luckily the petrol station was open. Thank you BP. No gas, so I'm surviving now until I find some gas on big pork pies, biscuits, cream, cakes, basically anything I can get out of that service station. Cost a bomb, but you only live once, like they say. Either that or not eat anything or just drink water. Yeah, this is it. This is the, when you don't plan, you just set off, you gotta make do. I had a C500 bottle of gas. I've just been burning it too much, too many drinks, too many cappuccinos. Now, should I have started with 2 C500s? They weigh quite a bit, like lumping all those. Probably up to now I've done about 40,000 feet of ascent. So that's a lot. I should have bought some gas a couple of days ago. I saw it, I didn't buy it. Schoolboy error. But surviving on pork pies and biscuits teach me a valuable lesson for the future. Right, look at it. Plenty of water though, masses of water, so no problem. I can survive. Have to look at that. That is a 4G tower up here. Finally, I get some mobile signal after about 4 days of being in the dark. 5 o'clock. Up there is today's mountain, 752 meters. Pen, Pumlumon 4. This makes all the struggling uphill worth it. Look at that. Summit of the mountain is just a bit further up there. Fantastically clear, but quite chilly with the wind. Got 3 layers on up here. Fantastic. There's the summit over there. You've got to climb over the fence to get to it. What a view this is up here. Breathtaking. Made it. A nice high wild camp between those 2 mountains. There's the other one over there for tomorrow morning. Beautiful high clouds, clear skies. Should be a very nice night.